くぞジェノサイカッタ
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and I just got done finishing watching the live stream that the Korean dev team put out for the Guilty Gear collaboration. So let's talk about it. Let's discuss this thing. Let me go ahead and turn this sound off here really quick. There we go. And let's play this. We do have English translation here for you guys.
안녕하세요. 크과장입니다. 오늘은
Alright.
준비한 업데이트를 소개하는 시간을 갖고자 합니다. 많은 분들께서 기대하셨을
Yep.
콜라보레이션을 열심히 준비하고 있습니다.
Yep. We've been definitely waiting for it. It looks pretty awesome.
콜라보를 진행했고 많은 성원을 보내주셨었는데요. 다시 한번 감사의 말씀을 드립니다. 이번에 어떤 개발 비화가 있었는지 함께 알아보겠습니다.
Nice artwork here.
안녕하세요. 자기소개 한번 부탁드립니다.
Alright, so now they're going to discuss the collaboration.
콜라보 소식과 함께 등장했던 제부장입니다.
그동안 어떻게 지내셨나요, 제부장님?
그냥 자리에 앉아서 열심히 일만 하고 살았습니다.
The hard-working man. Good deal.
또 개발 기간을 거쳐가지고 신규 콜라보를 준비한다고 제가 들었거든요.
올해 했던 콜라보들에 약간 힌트가 있습니다.
어떤 힌트가 있나요?
네, 저희가 3월에 진행했던 콜라보가 7개 대제.
Yep.
그럼에 저희가
Didn't get Escanor, which kind of sucked.
콜라보가 DOA6.
DOA6 collaboration was awesome.
5. 길티기어의 5번째 시리즈인 길티기어 이그저드 레벨레이터 2를 저희가.
Okay, so they're talking about how they're doing the collaboration with the fifth installment of Guilty Gear.
많은 장인 정신이 깃들어져 있어서.
Nice, the game's a masterpiece. It is. It's pretty damn cool.
네, 정말 뼈를 깎는 노력을 하고 있습니다.
알기로는 여러 가지 콜라보 후보 작품들이 있었던 걸로.
So now he's asking, is there a reason, why they chose Guilty Gear?
길티기어가 채택된 이유.
격투 게임이라는 것이 가장.
The fact that it's a fighting game? Damn right, man. That's what I love about it.
약간 카투톤의 그래픽을 사용하고 있는.
Yeah.
쪽에서는.
Yeah, Copas does have an anime kind of style to it.
네, 저희가 꼭 한번 제작을 해보고 싶었던.
Sorry, I had to sneeze there.
이번에도 정통 격투 게임하고 이제 콜라보를 했네요. 와, 기대가 됩니다.
Yeah, man. I'm really stoked too.
또 다른 최신작이 나왔던 걸로 알고 있는데 이번 거는 이그저드, 그러니까 좀 과거에 있었던 작품으로 알고 있거든요. 최신작이 아닌 과거의 버전을 채택한 또.
Yeah. The newest Guilty Gear is Guilty Gear Strive, and they ended up choosing this other version of Guilty Gear instead, and they're going to explain why here in a second.
끌고 있는데요. 저희가 이제 협의할 때 아직 스트라이브가 출시되기 전 상태였고요.
아,
네,
그랬었어요.
그리고 길티 기어를 제작한다 그러면 꼭 만들고 싶었던 캐릭터가. 네, 디지라는 캐릭터가.
Dizzy. So Dizzy is not in the new Guilty Gear Strive, and this was a big reason that why they wanted to do this other version of Guilty Gear, because she's actually in it. She's a very, very large, prominent part and popular character from the game. So that's pretty interesting that they chose that for that reason.
하고 있었는데 스트라이브에 마침 이제 그 캐릭터가 포함이 되어
Yep.
있어서 이제 저희가 최신작을 진행할까도 이제 고려를 했습니다만 최종적으로 이제 그 전작인 이그저드 레벨레이터 2를 선정하게 되었습니다.
I think a lot of players are going to be pretty happy that they stuck with this version of Guilty Gear.
콜라보에도 그럼 이제 가장 기대되는 게 누가 나오냐잖아요. 그렇죠?
네.
어떤 파이터들이
And now they're talking about, the characters that are featured, which we already know. We did just see a trailer not too long ago.
네, 모든 캐릭터를 여건상 다 만들 수 없기 때문에 정말 많은 고민을 했고요.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool characters, man. It's hard to go down to just 6.
팬분들께서는 조금 실망하시죠.
So right here, this is pretty interesting. He says Key's fans might be disappointed. Yeah. I mean, I've seen a lot of the comments. A lot of players are like, man, what the hell? Where's Key? This guy's super prominent in this franchise, and yet he's not in this collaboration, So, I don't know a lot about the lore or anything about Guilty Gear, but from what I understand, this guy is a huge part of this franchise, and it's really interesting why they didn't use him. I mean, they even acknowledge that he's popular. But Saul is included, which we know.
제가 이를 획득하실 수 있도록 이벤트를 준비를 하고 있고요. 주인공을 획득할 수 있는 기회이기 때문에 많이 기대해 주셔도 좋을 것 같습니다.
여성 파이터들은 그러면은
So now we're back into the female characters. And of course, Dizzy, who looks wonderful.
정말 드릴 수
Right? She's just a masterpiece. That's pretty funny.
만들겠다고 저희가 선언을 했지만
So now they're talking about working on her, how hard it was, because it's like, you're actually developing like 3 characters at once. And then, of course, you got Biken, who looks freaking amazing. right? And it's funny because later on they talk about how they thought she would be easy, but she ended up being very difficult because she has an assortment of weapons at her disposal.
상당히 쉬울 거라고 생각했지만
Yeah, right here he says she thought that he thought that Baiken would be easier than Dizzy, but no.
이노,
Eno,
메이,
oh sexiness there, May,
발렌타인까지
Ramlethal, nice.
명이 이번 콜라보에 등장을 하게 되었습니다.
그 수많은 파이터 라인업들 중에
So now they're asking, why did you choose these 6 particular characters?
같은 경우에는
So Saul,
저는 끝까지 빼고 싶었습니다만
because he's just so huge in the game.
피규어를
And he's iconic.
상징하기 때문에 이건 정말 뺄수
But isn't Key?
생각이 들어서
There's a lot of players that would argue that.
이제 디지 같은 경우에도 이제 피규어
But in the case of Dizzy,
인기가 많아서
she's super popular since the very beginning. I mean, it's understandable. I don't see anybody complaining about Dizzy at all. Everybody's very happy about her.
에서 별도로 움직이는 이런 네크로와 온디네라는 캐릭터를 갖고 있는
Yep.
약간 이제 도전 과제라는 느낌이
Yeah, they're talking about how hard it was to create that character because of all the moving components that she has, the extra 2 characters that are a part of her.
풍이 일어날지는 몰랐습니다만
I bet it was a pain in the butt to do her.
견디고 저희가
Giggity.
여러분께 선보이게 되었습니다. 그리고 바이켄 같은 경우에는 다양한 암기와 이제 특수
Look at Baiken. Look at the way she's walking. That's pretty cool.
있는 캐릭터
Not bad. Little shaky shake.
필살기를 저희가 최대한 비슷하게 재현하기 위해
She's got a nice little strut to her, which really serves her personality. So now, now that he's asking how long did the collaboration take?
저희가 이제 7대제 콜라보 끝나고 준비를 조금씩 시작을 했고
Okay.
개발 기간은 한
So, I mean, 6 to 7 months for this collaboration. Wow, man.
준비했던 기간을
That's a pretty damn long time. It just kind of goes to show you the amount of work that these guys put into this game. That's a long time.
가지고 이제
Wow.
많은 분들께서 이제 많이
Oh, not bad.
정말 막판까지 빌드에 태우기가 정말 힘들었던 콜라보였습니다.
오죽하면은 저희가 이거 일자가 너무 안 나와가지고 원래 기존에 잡아뒀던 업데이트 날짜가 있는데 그거보다
They even postponed the date. Wow.
안 나올 것
We didn't even know that. Now we do. Nice. They wanted to keep the anime feel of Guilty Gear to kind of stay true to the source material, which I can definitely respect.
고민과 생각을 했고요. 콜라보기 때문에
And that's what you should do, especially when you're doing collaborations.
좋겠다라고 생각이 들어서 저희가 메이의 필살기에 강력한 거 하나를 숨겨.
Now this is pretty cool. Talking about Mei here, they added a little something to Mei's skill.
메이의 필살기
So I guess we'll find out what that is later on.
찾아보시는
That's interesting. Remember when I talked about how I was hoping they would combine some of her skills because they seemed a little short?
도 거의 전담해서 하시잖아요.
Maybe.
직접 작성하셨죠.
네, 제가 직접 작성을 하고 말았고요.
And talking about the Rust Dungeon,
어떤 내용들이 있나요?
which is where we're going to be able to farm a lot of cool resources.
밥이 포함되어 있습니다.
아 그런 건가요?
네, 그
So they're putting a lot of emphasis on Mei's special move and how it is incorporated with the story of Guilty Gear and Kofa's mixed together.
꼭 챙겨봐 주십시오. 감사합니다.
We did watch the fighter trailer. I didn't really see anything, but let me know in the comments if you all saw anything.
말하고 싶으신 부분이 있나요?
Maybe he's going to talk about the future trailer of just Mei.
어떤 걸 얘기해야 될지
I think that's what he's actually referring to.
피규어가 들어가.
Yeah, so now he's talking about, how it was hard with Mei because you had to, make the dolphin, you had to make the pink whale. Like, there's just a lot of moving parts to these characters. It's not as simple as just having one character that has one weapon. I mean, these characters are complicated,
이번에
which is cool. And so one of the reasons why they're so cool.
들고 있는 것만이 다가 아니라
And then I talk about Baiken, and the fact that she does have a katana, but she also has a lot of other weapons at her disposal.
생각하고 있습니다.
And that was the thing that made it difficult for them to create her. So they got a plan for the next collaboration, but it's they're still tweaking it, they're still working on it. So they're not going to let us know anything about that now, which kind of sucks. I wish they would. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it, man. They're just saying thank you for all of us giving them the support and for supporting the game. And I just want to say thank you to those guys for putting in all the work to try to give us the best game possible. Let me turn the sound on a little bit here. But I mean, I was hoping that we'd actually get a little bit more information than that. Like you guys saw my previous video. I was really hoping to see a little extra something, but nah, we really didn't get it. So I want to go ahead. Well, actually, you know what, man? I turned that damn sound on. I should have just left it off. But let's watch this trailer one more time, just because, right? Just because it was so cool, right? Like, we still don't know if they're all SS, but I'm pretty sure they probably are.
やる気ねえのか
未来と
And by the way, the voice actors are the same, which is great. I do love these trailer, man. So lit. Dang. I mean, you can tell they put a lot of work into that. You can tell they really tried to incorporate as much as they could from the original Guilty Gear game to Kofa's, right? I mean, all those specials are pretty much, they're very, very, like, almost identical to what they were in the previous game. I'm super, super happy about that. I was really kind of hoping for a little bit more information from the dev team. I really thought maybe we'd get a little bit more than what we did. But I guess we're just going to have to wait until we get these solo trailers for each of these characters to see the skill sets, their core default, and so on, man. Really looking forward to that. But all in all, I really do enjoy the fact that the dev team do put out these little videos to give us some insight on what goes into doing these collaborations and to doing all of these events that they put into the game. It's really nice to know the amount of time it takes for them to be able to do it. So let me know how y'all feeling about everything that you've seen so far. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT plus 7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.